FinCEN lays down the law, and just as Justcoin says goodbye, Taiwan says hello to Bitcoin. Today is Tuesday, October 28th, 2014, and the price of Bitcoin is still at around $350. I'm Seamus Calder, and here's what's happening today in money and tech. The Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, otherwise known as FinCEN, has released new guidelines for Bitcoin exchanges and payment processors. It now lists such companies as legitimate money service businesses under U.S. law, meaning Bitcoin organizations like BitPay are no longer exempt from FinCEN's rules. As attorney Marco Santori explains, what most payment processors do today is just accept people's Bitcoin from wherever those Bitcoins may be, possibly their own wallet software, and accept those coins and send them on to the merchant using whatever software they might be running. What this is saying is that if you're a merchant payment processor and you're doing that, you're not exempt from the rules. In fact, you're a money services business. In 2 letters, FinCEN has outlined why Bitcoin businesses now fall under their new regulations. These companies will likely be required to adhere to additional compliance standards. Digital currency exchange MCX Now is undergoing a site maintenance period, which the company is claiming is necessary to update its backup system. Users have grown particularly nervous about the maintenance after seeing a notice on the MCX Now site saying that all wallets and coins not claimed or withdrawn by November 15th will be shredded and destroyed. As the website states, all wallets here will be removed to make way for a new wallet system, meaning you will need to withdraw all your cryptocurrency holdings prior to this cutoff point. Any coins left in MXC Now at the cutoff point will be destroyed. Existing wallets and all backups are going to be shredded to maintain privacy of users. Some coins currently on MCX Now will not return. Thank you for your patience while we try to keep MCX Now one of the best platforms for cryptocurrency. Account holders have little time left and are advised to remove all holdings within the next 2 weeks. 2 of Norway's largest banks are no longer servicing Bitcoin companies. As a result, Norwegian Bitcoin exchange Justcoin is closing its doors. The company explained earlier today in a Reddit post, Justcoin is shutting down all operations. Our bank has notified us that it will no longer accept businesses dealing with digital currencies. The same goes for other Norwegian banks. Without a bank account, we have no business and need to shut down. This event demonstrates the need for decentralized payment networks. We want to thank all our loyal customers for their support and wish you all the best. Account holders have until November 11th to withdraw remaining funds. Trading windows are set to close permanently tomorrow, October 29th. Announced today, Arthur Levitt, who served a record 8 years as chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission, will now serve as an advisor for 2 Bitcoin companies. Levitt is joining the advisory board for payments processor BitPay as well as Bitcoin exchange Vroom. Levitt says he hopes his involvement with the companies will help them understand the imperative of a robust approach to regulation. With this announcement, Levitt becomes one of the biggest names in the financial sector to enter into the cryptocurrency arena. He stated he was drawn to the industry by the innovative energy of the youth behind it, but states that the intellectual firepower behind Bitcoin enterprises is astonishing. But I think in terms of compliance and regulation, they are relatively immature. Bitcoin firms must have as their top priority a greater public understanding of what Bitcoin is, how it works. Earlier this month, Taiwan-based Bitcoin exchange BitOX announced a partnership with FamilyMart, one of Taiwan's largest retail chains, which boasts 2,986 outlets in the country. The partnership enables customers at any FamilyMart location to purchase Bitcoin through the store's digital kiosks. Of course, the process of actually purchasing Bitcoins is mildly complicated. Users must enter BTC into the terminal's Other section, specify the value they wish to purchase with new Taiwan dollars, pay at the register for their purchase, receive a text message confirming the transaction, and then transfer the Bitcoin, if they so wish to, from BitOX to their personal wallet. So maybe it's complicated, but come on folks, it's baby steps. Taiwan is still the convenience store capital of the world with almost 10,000 stores within the 36,000 square feet of the country. Back in January, Taiwan's Financial Supervisory Commission actually banned Bitcoin ATMs and told banks and retailers to not accept the currency. BitOX and FamilyMart aren't affected by this though, because they only facilitate users to purchase Bitcoin and not the ability to actually spend it. Remember last week when we kept reporting on Moolah and Alex Green and their bankruptcy, and then they're not declaring bankruptcy, and how it spiraled into this crazy story of whether or not he was who he said he was, and then it turned out that he totally wasn't who he was, and it was crazy. Yeah, good times. Well, the Justcoin development team, upon hearing Alex Green's abrupt announcement of Moolah's bankruptcy and then his disappearance, demanded Green return the 750 Bitcoins they had placed in escrow with the company. They threatened Green with legal action if he didn't return the coins by October 17th, and obviously, he didn't do that. So Justcoin initiated litigation against Green through the London-based law firm Salachi. And when Moolah's solicitors did not respond, Justcoin filed for an urgent injunction against the company, which a UK High Court judge granted them Friday evening. Justcoin team manager Dan Wozniak took to the company's blog to comment on the matter, stating, "We just had an emergency injunction granted by the High Court in London against MoPay and Ryan Kennedy personally. If they sell any of our Bitcoins, they will be in breach of the injunction and committed to prison. Of course, no one has seen Green, who had allegedly made off with 3,700 Bitcoins held by MintPal. However, Mullah was quick to clarify that he did not have all of them, just most of them. Find more information on today's news stories at moneyandtech.com. I'm Seamus Calder, and thanks for watching Money and Tech's Daily News Update.